Hello everybody, my name is Revin Zabala. I'm the CEO of Founder Trader Markets. Today, I'll be introducing myself to Njieng. Njieng is from Cameroon with an astonishing 12.6K payout. We'll be learning his strategies and how we can overcome barriers through his 7 years of trading. Stay tuned to learn more about this. Hello everyone, this is Njieng with the silent N. Before we dive into the details, can you give me a brief explanation about your story, where you're from, how you got started in trading, and how old you are?
Yes, thank you for this opportunity. It's an honor. My name is Njieng and I'm 24 years old. Presently, I reside in China and I'm from Cameroon. So my journey of trading started from 2017, where I saw a neighbor that was trading in the financial market and living a life that I couldn't believe that a Cameroon worker could live this life with the type of salary he had. So I needed to inquire more about the source of money, and he showed me what he does. So at first, the first impression I had when I saw chat was that how can this guy be analyzing hyperbolic functions and is making money out of it? I was so curious that I want to know what this guy is doing. Because at that time, I was doing some hyperbolic function when I was in secondary school. And I was just curious that I really want to know what this guy is doing. It was so impressive. Whereby the guy calculate tips, lots, and all of this stuff, still on the chart the whole day. I was so overwhelmed and I decided to embark into the journey. So I started the journey in 2017. It wasn't easy because actually I lost a lot. In 2018, I was still there. So it's in 2019 that I started prop trading. But from 2017 to 2019, actually I was trading on a personal account. And that is how my trading journey began.
Oh, 7 years of trading. Congrats, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations on your 12.6K payout, which you mentioned it was a 2-year salary for your job. Can you share how you achieved this and what do you do?
Yeah. How do I achieve this 5 figure payout? It is simple. Actually, it is not my first 5 figure payout, but I just stick to my trading plan because a trader without a trading plan will likely not succeed. And a trader that does not journal his trades will likely not succeed because trading is meant for people that can respect principle. So, how did I obtain the 5 figure payout? Was just simple, sticking to my trading plan, improving on my psychology, because my psychology entails 90% of my trading style. So I was just involved in all the necessary steps that have been making me profitable all this while. And that is how I secured the 5 figure payout.
Awesome. What does this payout mean to you? And I'm just curious, what will you do with it?
Yeah, this payout means a lot to me. As I said, it's a 5 figure payout and it's in US dollars. So I'm coming from a country whereby we don't use US dollars, but we instead use the fancy CFA, which means if I convert this money back home, it will mean a lot to me. But actually, what I'm going to do is to reinvest the money in stocks, to buy stocks, because actually I'm mostly a swing trader. I swing trade for a long period of time, for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So now that we have some market tendency that are not good enough, it's time to reinvest into stocks and take the risks. So I'm going to reinvest this money into stocks so that I can achieve more because apart from being a software engineer, I'm an investor.
Wow, that's great. So this what you received was a large payout. It's probably really exciting for you, but also psychologically draining. How do you manage your emotions, especially with the 5 figure payout?
Yeah. 5 figure payout can really destabilize someone's psychology because actually the person will just say, I've just arrived at the journey. But for me, this is the beginning of the journey. It's not my first 5 euro payout, though. But when I had my first 5 euro payout, I was a bit destabilized. I first of all took a break out from trading, and I was spending the money and feeding the body that is working the money, let me say so. That's what I've ever heard that was somewhere. So my psychology was a bit disturbed by then because I thought I've arrived. I thought I knew the market. I thought I'm the good, as they do say, but actually, which is not it. Because when you start making profit, what happens is that you stop sticking to your trading plan. You stop journaling your trade. You think you know the market, of which the market is constantly changing. The market is not the market is not like stagnant or constant on the same position. The market is constantly changing, which means that if you have a strategy A, that does not mean the strategy A will be effective in 2 years from now. If you have a strategy B, the strategy B will not be effective. But if you can work on your strategy, improve your strategy, and your strategy lead from A to A prime, it means that what? You will evolve alongside with the market. The market is being shaken by our geopolitical natures and by economic tendency, which means that what? Each and every time we are going to have different events and the structure of the market will change. So what I mostly do is that I focus and I stick to my trading plan. Not just sticking to my trading plan, and I improve myself in journaling. I understand the ups and downs. I understand where I went to and where I'm coming from. So this how it is.
What were some of the biggest challenges you faced when you first started trading, and how did you overcome them to get to where you are today?
Yes, I will not say I've overcome all my challenges. I still have challenges, some challenges that are constant, especially in regards to risk management. So I encountered a lot of challenges with risk management because actually in 2017 to 2019, I wasn't applying any risk management. Trading on a personal account here in my country, it was a bit difficult, because actually, in order for you to fund a 10,000 US dollars account, man, you need a lot of money, though. Even a 1,000 US dollars account, you need a lot of money because my currency in my home country, the currency in my home country is so weak, which means that you need a lot of it in order to fund an account. So my risk management at first, I never had any risk management. We had this mentality of flipping. This is how I was introduced into the market. I was introduced in the market with this mentality of making it big. That means you're living from 100 US dollars to 10,000 US dollars per day, which actually that is not trading, it's gambling. And that was the concept I was born into in trading. That was what I had into, that I need to make it more. But over time, 2019, when I started trading with FTMO, I came to realize that risk management is a very important component key in trading, which means that in order for you to have what they call sustainable a trading track record, you need to have an approach to risk management. Risk management entails 50% of someone's trading style. Yes, risk management is what makes a trader. Even if you don't have a trading style, there are two buttons: buy and sell, going long and short. This going long and short, everyone can do it, but what makes the difference between you and an external someone? As a professional trader, you need to put in mind, hedge firms, they are big banks, they have a profit target of 2%, 4% yearly. You can check the track record on yahoonews.com. These guys have a profit target of 5% yearly. But as a trader, when you bring it to ourselves, you see that because of lack of capital, we engage into oversizing our account. We engage into many activities. So over the years, I've improved in my risk management, although I still have a downside. My risk management comprises of 1 to 2% when I'm day trading. Since I'm mostly a swing trader, when I'm on a swing account, what I do is that I risk 0.5% of my account with a risk to reward ratio of 1:5, 1:6, 1:7, 1:8, and 1:10. They're not constant. But when I'm day trading, as I'm presently doing with my accounts, because I don't have just one account with one firm, I have many accounts. What I do is that I have a risk management of from 1% to 2%, and I have a risk to reward ratio of 1:1 and 1:2. The market is so unpredictable. And that is why I do advise all traders that as long as you keep on predicting the market, you will be a failure. So I advise each and everyone that what stop predicting the market and start reacting to the market. And that is the fundamental base of my strategy.
So talking about risk, throughout those 7 years, how were you able to up those lot sizes after starting off with blowing accounts, trying to flip into, you know what, I gotta settle down, I gotta think this through, I gotta start journaling and manage my risk, to able to risk up to 2% to where you are now. So what gave you the confidence? Was it really journaling?
Yeah, it was because of an account that I lost. I lost an account in 2021, and that is what changed my history in trading.
Mhm.
It was a 100,000 account, a 100K account. I have the track record now. I woke up in the morning and I traded very well. I was trading very well and making profit. I made a profit of about 8,000 US dollars, man. And during the day, I blew the profit away. And I never just blew the profit away. And I was just like, let me see one step, because at that time we had what we call 30 days payout, which means you needed to trade for 30 days in order to receive your payout. And the minimum trading days at that time, we had 10 minimum trading days, which means you need to be active for 30 days. I was active, and between the 28th and the 29th day, I made 8,000 US dollars. Man, that same day, I blow all the 8,000 US dollars, because you know that when you have increase in capital, your
Yeah.
daily threshold limit automatically increase, which means that you can risk as you want. So I wanted my name to be recorded at my Forex fund in 2020. I want to be recorded at my Forex fund as this guy will shoot me out. I took my daily threshold limit. I added plus my profit. I risked all of it and I lost the money. I lost the capital. Ah, ah, I was broken. I was so broken. And from there, I had a principle with a physical book and on the software. I was journaling. It's from that loss, because actually at first I had losses of 2,000 US dollars. It was normal to me. Losses of 1,000 US dollars, 800 US dollars. It was normal to me. But when I made this loss, at the end of the day, for me to request my payout, I was so broken. And this is what changed the story. I know that if I was so traumatized, and I needed to adapt to a different vision. The vision not to become rich in one day, but the vision to maintain consistency. The vision not to risk all my account, but the vision to adapt to an approach risk management, to look at what the big guys are doing. These big guys, they're not in the haste. They take it bit by bit, slow, and at the end they make it. So this is what pushed me in order to change my trading style with regard to risk management.
Yeah, it goes to show you got to take a lot of losses to actually take a step back to realize what you're doing to get to where you are. So what type of trader are you, and what's your trading style? Are you ICT, SMC, RTM, and what pairs do you
No,
trade?
I'm a swing trader. It's when I'm trading swing account, because in most often they offer two type of accounts. Yes, I prefer the swing account. I'm a swing trader. Yes, but when I trade when I have an account with consistency rule or whatever like that, I involve myself into day trade. So I'm a swing trader, and over the years, I learned SMC. I even left MMAX. I learned many strategy. Even ICT, I gave I gave a thought on ICT, and I went into ICT. All this trading strategy I learned, I will see the mentor making enough of money from it, but I myself am not making any money from it. That means I learn these strategies, learn other demand and supply concept with different approach, but all these concepts I couldn't adapt into being profitable. That is why I always say to traders that until you discover your own edge in the market, that same strategy the other person is using might not work for you. It might work for him until you discover your own edge in the market. So I decided to adapt to my personal understanding of what trading is all about. I went to the fundamental base of what trading is, and that is where I created my own trading style, which is basically the fundamental principle of my trading is liquidity. I follow liquidity, I react to the market, and I don't predict the market. Using Genesis level, as I call them, key levels, with these key levels can also be called as psychological levels. Using these key levels in order to determine certain movement in the market. And I also make a lot of research, essentially contracts that were taken into the market and contracts that were taken out, because these contracts are so important. Core data give us a lot of details of what the market can look like. This gives me an edge in the market, which means that before going to the market, I know what have entered into the market. I know how the market might react. But I instead close that thought of prediction and I focus in reacting to liquidity. Mostly, internal liquidity target external liquidity, and external liquidity tends to target internal liquidity at some certain key levels. And this is what I learned. I've learned many theories, like the purchasing power parity. I've learned many theories, like this theory we have of the Elliott wave theory. I've learned many theories. I've read books, but I've come to realize that liquidity is one important component. Price action is enough for anyone in order to remove money from this market. Your strategy, you might have a strategy of 50% efficient, 90%, but once your psychology is disturbed, once your risk management is not good, you will find yourself failing over and over. And I came to overcome all this habit of overtrading, all this habit of risking a lot in order to make it big, all this concept of getting rich in one day. I adapt myself with my psychology in order to cease from doing all of these things. And that is what kept me going as I'm going presently.
So what pairs do you currently trade right now? And what pairs were
I
you trading when you started?
Yeah, when I started in 2017, I traded GBP USD from 2017, I think, to 2019 when I joined FTM. So I stopped trading. I continued with this pair up to 2021. So I started adapting to gold in 2021. And presently, gold is my favorite pair with BTC USD, because actually it's easy, it's more easier for me. It's more easy for me in order to swing trade with BTC, because with BTC I understand. I even bought BTC when BTC was at 40. I took the trade at 40, and I set my profit target at 70, and that has been one of my biggest trades of in this 2024. When BTC hit 70 and went to 73 like that. Yeah. So I'm mostly a swing trader, and I mostly trade gold and BTC. Presently, I day trade with gold and I swing my trade with BTC. So GBP USD, I hardly traded, but that was my favorite pair at that time. So once you keep on doing something in the market is not working, it's time to change the atmosphere. That is it.
Consistency is key in trading. We've noticed you managed your consistency score very effectively. How do you plan and maintain this, and what other traders can learn from your approach, especially with the consistency rule in a prop firm?
Yeah, the consistency rule is to improve the trader. That is one. And it's to make the trader a better trader. So how was I able to manage this consistency score of 50%? So I had a risk management approach That means I set myself a profit target, a daily profit target, since I was day trading the account, and I set myself a daily threshold limit. These two things permit me, in order to remain below the consistency score, not to go higher and not to go lower. So these two approaches help me in order to maintain the consistency score by sticking to a profit target and a daily threshold limit. And I'll advise each and every trader to stick to their trading plan. Their trading plan is always the best, because when you are psychologically all right, that is when you make a trading plan. During trading, at that time, you are not psychologically right. So sticking to your trading plan brings you back to a state where you are already good. So if you maintain this consistency across your trading plan and stick to it, you are going to maintain the consistency score. And that is how I managed to maintain the consistency score and lower my consistency score below 50% in order to achieve this amazing profit target and the payout I just received.
How were the trading conditions with FTM, especially when there's times where you said you traded 1-to-1 if there was no swing trading opportunities?
Yeah, with regards to my trading style, FTM offers two types of account. So I have a standard account, a standard account. So what are the trading conditions I experienced? I was so overwhelmed during CPI. During CPI, I was my stop loss trigger. But I went to the trade because I always study my trade over and over. I look at my stop loss, I look where I was stop out, I look what was not going on, and focus and arrange myself. So when I check the trade, because during high volatile period in the market, especially during CPI, the order book is not filled. There are a lot of void space there. Since prop firm offer real market condition, there are a lot of void space. Unfortunately, my order were filled almost at the exact position during high impact news. And I was just like, what? Really? During high impact news? I knew I would be slipped. That is normal, because actually many newbies don't understand the concept of slippage, and they thought that this is a manipulation by the broker, although some terminals can be manipulated, but most brokers, they don't do that, especially brokers that are regulated and performed with a solid foundation on the FTM. So the trading condition was so awesome. I never experienced excessive slippage, almost zero slippage. And the spread of the market, they were so good. And the executing platform I used was Mass Trader. It was so awesome. I used it on my PC. It wasn't lagging. It never had any issue. And I would say Mass Trader is really a very good platform. I know many people endorse MetaTrader and CTrader, but for me, I prefer Mass Trader. Mass Trader is an awesome platform. So the trading condition at FTM is so good, because with a bad trading condition, I don't think scalper would adapt. Scalpers are welcome, swing traders are welcome, and day traders are welcome. So at times, I mostly swing trade, but when I'm trading a standard account where I have a profit target and whatever to achieve, I mostly day trade. So that's it.
Also, how was your experience with the customer support so far? Have they been helpful?
Yeah, the customer support, they have been helpful, especially when I wanted to request my payout. When I wanted to request my payout, I saw a different design, a new dashboard, not this traditional dashboard where you go to the payout section, you click and you receive the payout. So it was a bit complicated, because I think people have an advanced tech inbuilt technology. So I wanted to request payout. I went to the payout section. I saw my balance was 0.0. I was telling myself, what the hell? This guy, so after making up to 13,000 US dollars from above, I have zero balance. I needed to contact the support. I was going with power, you know. You know that when you me, you are going with power, you
Yeah.
are agitating. And I went toward the support. Yeah, the way he approached me, the way that guy approached me, I thought, oh, calm down. The way he spoke to the way the guy addressed me, he first of all brought me down. And after that, Mr. Rich also came up to me and showed me how to do the stuff. And I did it, and my payout came in within 24 working hours. Because actually, it was during the weekend that I did, but within 24 working hours, I received my payout. And I was so happy receiving this 5 figure payout, one without any issue. Nothing, that means request for payout successfully submitted. After that, I got approved. I was so overwhelmed. After I saw my payout in my wife's account. So that's it. The support service that ATM offers, I wish this to remain constant. Because if this remains constant, you are surely going at the top, sir.
What were the key lessons you learned during your journey to this payout? Were there any mistakes, valuable learning experience that you could turn into a learning experience? Or anyone who's hearing this right now
Yes,
that's curious?
I made a lot of mistakes at the level of consistency score. If you look at my trading history, the last trade I took almost 12 trades, 12 position. The last trade I took almost 12 position, and I closed this trade below 3 minutes. That means I closed the trade from 3 minutes to 4 minutes. And you will see those were a little lot size. I was trying in order to complete to be below the consistency score. So what I'll advise each and everyone is that when you set yourself a profit target, you will no more have you will no more be worried about the consistency score, because it will eliminate the concept of consistency score to you. Because actually I cheated and my consistency score came at something like 67. In order for me to continue trading the next day, I instead took it that day and my consistency score increased. I was trying to reduce doing what? So I will advise each and everyone, what I've learned from here is that, one, if you have a profit target, it will eliminate you from certain bad trading behavior. Overtrading is never nice for a trader. You might make money doing overtrading, and when it reverses against you, you will find yourself in loss. The goal is to remain consistent. The money will come. Once you remain consistent, the money will come after. So I learned that I need to maintain myself in a certain range of profit. If I maintain myself in a certain range of profit, I won't have that mindset that I should be executing trade over and over. I maintain my certain level, my level in a certain range of loss. If I lost this amount, which is not the daily threshold limit, but my personal threshold limit, I set myself a personal threshold limit and I stick to my trading plan. And I also learned that during failure, when you have lost a trade, what you should do is that you should not keep on trading, neither increase your lot size. Because actually, if you go into my trading history, this is the reality of what I'm saying. You will see that there's a certain point in time when I feel when I've lost, let me say I've lost 1%, automatically I'll be tempted to increase my lot size, which is a very bad trading habit. And last and not the least, this martingale trading style we do use in day trading is not actually good. I've experienced it, whereby you keep on increasing position on a losing trade. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
For example, you've entered one lot price and you are risking 0.25% in that. The market goes against you. You keep on entering position. Are you getting? Once you keep on entering position like that, that trading behavior is what I'm trying to come from. Because I always said myself, I'm to execute 5 lot size, and I'll enter the trade 5 lots, depending on how the market is going. But I feel that personally for me, it is not a good approach. Because when the trend reverses, it doesn't go in your favor. You realize that you have accumulated more losses than the percentage you are planning to raise. you are already out of your risk parameter band, which is not actually good for it. If you can stick with this basic principle of risk management, sharpen your psychology, you will surely reach to the payout. And the trading condition FTM offers at the evaluation stage is the same trading condition I met at the funded stage, which is awesome. Because once you are going through the evaluation phase, you see that many traders, they always do very good during the evaluation phase, because actually that concept of live market is not in their head. Once they arrive in the live funded phase, they start misbehaving. You need to have confidence in your strategy. You might not have 100% confidence in your strategy, but let your psychology be good enough to sustain any shock in the market. It is from failure that we learn. A trader that started and have not failed, understand, I will not sustain a long-term success in the market. So each and every day I fail, I learn from it. And I journal all my trades in order to improve myself.
Amazing. Hopefully everyone's been taking notes from what he just said. But finally, what message would you like to give to the community regarding your experience with funded trader markets?
Yeah, the funded trader market is really a place to be, because being consistency is not the issue. Having your trading style is not the issue. Being the best trader is not the issue. The funded trader market offering many good things is not the issue, but a reliable firm whereby your payout is being secured, it is something unique. Because at the end of the day, the reward for labor is wages, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is what you will have at the end of the day. If you cannot get your payout at the end while trading with a custom, then there is no need. So I'll advise each and every trader to join FCM market. I'm a testimony and I'm a proof. I got it, not just a payout, but a 5-figure payout. And presently, I'm leading towards another 5-figure payout. And that's awesome. They'll always respect the contract that you've signed with them, which means FTM market is there in order to assist the trader, in order to go on with the trader. I saw the scaling plan. I'll go for max allocation. After the max allocation, I'll try to improve on the scaling plan, because the scaling plan you offer is almost unique in the industry. I've seen it, and that is my focus. So I'll advise each and everyone, even if your funds are not enough in order to take an account, take the smallest account. The problem is not the size of the account. The problem is being consistent.
Is there anything else you would like to share with our audience? Perhaps a final piece of encouragement for other traders aiming for their own success, especially when there's a boundary they're about to pierce through to get to where they are, just like you.
Yeah, at times, this concept of don't give up, it's a very good concept. But in the financial market, I'll advise each and everyone that if you experience series of losing trades, for example, in 2 months, you are experiencing series of losing trades, you are losing it over and over. Let me say for 2 months, why you should do that? You take a 2 weeks break, stay away from the chart, work on your personal psychology, work on your personal approach to the market. Look at what is not going on. When you look at what is not going on, you come back to the market. You don't need to start with bigger accounts like us. No, you can start with the small. Presently, the funded trader market is running, I think, a discount for the launch, and it would be very good for each and everyone to embark into it. You can still use the little amount of money you have in order to purchase a 5K or 10K account and test the system. For me, I've been paid, and I know you are going to receive your payout. So start from the base and go. And I'll advise each and everyone that is watching me now that the funded trader market is real. You can look at my X-Space handle. You are going to see my payout. Yeah, I'm in China, but I'm from Cameroon. I've received the payout and I'm so delighted. It's an honor, sir.
How can we reach you if for struggling traders that want to reach out to you if times are tough to give them some advice?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel that I'm mostly active on X. Although I don't publish things, but I'm active on X. That means I read articles, I look at what is going on in the platform space. So you can easily reach out to me on X by simply searching for the username. You're going to see the link below. And you can also search for the username BFX Genesis AI. That means BIKFX Genesis GNESISAI.
You heard it here, folks. Links in the description if you ever need help with anything. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's
Have a
very
good one.
awesome. Yeah, the funded trader market, you
Funded
can
trader.
build what and you can begin from me as I'm building. Thank you so much, sir. For this
Thank you,
huge
sir.
payout. Yeah. In other firms, once you request this, you start going online and dragging the CEO from left to right. Actually, with the funded trader market, I don't need to do that, man. I fucking stay on one place and hit my account. And I'm very grateful for this service. My goal now is to attempt max allocation so that I can scale. The scaling plan is so awesome. And I hope to be at the top, sir.
I hope so too. I'll see you at the top, man. All right.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate your insight. Thank you for everything. You have a lovely day, sir.